JPO here again. Time for another honing video. This time with the Coticule. I'm honing this German razor that is the steel quality on this isn't really something to write home about, and the bevel angle is approximately 15.5 degrees. So it's not able to hold a good J-nut edge or even a synthetic edge. So yeah, but for some reason it can take a really good Coticule edge. So that's what it's getting now. And I'm also going to compare this to I have a similar razor that was honed on a pure synthetic Chapman progression. That was the same blade profile and old vintage German steel, but the heat treat is probably better than it is on this one. So yeah, and and there's going to be a message at the end to my view on this obsession with comparing edges and different stones to each other. So now I'm setting a new edge, again using pressure and slurry, trying not to get it too pasty, but you need some slurry to get it to cut, and you also need pressure to do anything. So I'm not going to go into detail of what I'm doing. I'm just doing what I'm normally doing. This is a La Viennette Coticule. It's relatively soft. It has a good cutting speed, and yeah, these are the new stones that comes from Ardennes in Belgium. There's a lot of good stones that are coming out there now, so highly recommend these over these, for instance, these Lagris stones that they don't have the same cutting abilities, and I think they're a little more difficult to use. So if you're going to have just one Coticule, it's not a bad place to start. But these most Coticules will give you a good edge if you just learn how to use the stone. So now I'm starting with the on the hybrid side with water of air as slurry stone. I think this is shale, or it's not slate, but it's shale, or doesn't matter. It feels quite nice on this hybrid side. Doesn't do much cutting, but it adds something to the honing sensation and the final feel of the edge. So, and it also keeps the edge from getting too thin, because this is again a razor with a bevel angle of 15.5 degrees. So you can add tape, multiple layers of tape, and try to compensate by doing that. But I like to get it as the bevel angle as acute as possible. Yeah, and it's important to not to get it. If it gets too thick, then yeah, you're basically going backwards again. It's Yeah, so this is the final edge. It's a typical Coticule edge. Looks quite micro serrated, but if you look closer you can see that these serrations are rounded and yeah, they're not harsh at all. So, and this is compared to the same type of razor with a 16K synthetic edge. So this is more refined, but yeah, I've shaved with both these razors, and this is not better than the other one. Yeah, and if I have had sent these two razors out to 100 people, then most people will probably like the synthetic edge better than the Coticule edge, but a lot of people would actually prefer the Coticule edge, like me. I would rather use the Coticule edge than this highly refined synthetic edge. Does that make it any better, or it's just a different edge, and it's just silly to even make a comparison, because it makes no sense to compare these to each other. They are what they are, and yeah, that's it. So we don't need to compare everything to a certain edge type. It's Yeah, sorry for the rant, but yeah, that's just in my opinion, it makes no sense to compare every stone to each other. It's they are what they are, and yeah, that's it basically. So thank you for watching.